welcome to Insurance Alerts. Today we have with us Mr. Vighnesh Shahane, MD and CEO, Ageas Federal Life Insurance Company, previously which was known as IDBI Federal Life Insurance Company. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, Vivek. Always a pleasure being with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sir, my first question to you was कि AI is used nowadays, uh, or we are talking about a lot of AI today. So how you think it can be used by the insurance companies, especially life insurance companies, for claim processing? Because claim processing is the main part of insurance at present because of pandemic and things, situation like that.
Yeah, very rightly said, Vivek. I think claims and claim processing is not only the moment of truth for insurance companies in pandemics such as these, but even they've always been the moment of truth. Claims is the reason, and expeditious processing of claim is the reason insurance companies exist. There has been a huge spike in the claims of health and life insurance companies, especially in the second wave. uh, all of us are worried, yes, but all of us also know deep down, the entire industry knows deep down that this is the reason why we exist. This is our raison d'etre. This is the time when we can actually make a presence felt in the country. And I've been in the insurance industry for 20 years. But this is the first time I'm feeling that I can make a difference to people's lives by honoring claims. So that's how important claims is. It's a moment of truth. It's a cliched statement, but it's nothing can be truer than that. Coming to your second question of AI, I think I'd like to differentiate in two parts: what it means to the company and what it means to the customers. I'll obviously start with what it means to the customers before, because it is a customer. It's the greatest customer centric initiative a moment that a company can have. I think, Vivek, when God forbid, when a death occurs in a family, the last thing the nominee or the family wants is to call up, run from pillar to post, call up telephones, call up insurance companies with nobody picking up their phone. The last thing they want is that. And so to allay the nerves of the nominee, of the family of the deceased person, to put them at ease, I think AI will play a very important. They need prompt, early answers to their questions. The last thing they want is somebody being not knowing what's going to happen and passing their call to one person to the other. So that's why AI helps us. AI is a self-learning module, Vivek. So AI can help in predictive analysis. AI intelligent chatbots can speak to customers. They have a repository of products, of past claims, of customer data. They can put it through the fraud algorithms and then decide whether to do an investigation or not. That saves a lot of time. And it can have intelligent conversations with the customer depending on how much learning it has on the base of on the repository of knowledge it has. So that is very important to a nominee of a customer when he first calls up an insurance company. They need somebody to address the issues promptly, swiftly, and precisely. And very often without AI, that could not happen. You call up, somebody might not pick up the phone, and especially in a COVID time like this, offices are closed down. So a chatbot is very essential to provide preliminary, accurate, decisive information to the customer. Uh, an intelligent, and this is a self-learning model. So the more data you have, the more intelligent your chatbot will be. It can actually have intelligent conversations with the customer based on the policy details, product repository, risk mitigation, and tell the customer what the next steps could be. And that is very important. I think this first step. Uh, so so AI can automate all the claims processes, and it can prove to be the most powerful customer centric moment if it is used properly. It can reduce turnaround times of processing claims. It can answer customer queries precisely and decisively and definitely. It doesn't keep the customer hanging with all the repository of knowledge it has. What it means to a company is also important, because I told you that AI is based on the self-learning module. It depends on the repository of knowledge you have. So an intelligent chatbot will have a huge repository of customer information, product details, past claim records. Uh, no, there's one more thing. There's, when blockchain comes into play, then AI can, in conjunction with blockchain, can work to the benefit of customers so that they don't have to repeat documentations. If they have insurance policies from different companies, they don't have to keep giving the same documents to different companies. They can give it to one, and that company can find out on blockchain that death certificate, bank details, identification proofs, KYC has been fulfilled for one, and you don't need to fulfill it for the other. That's a very important thing also. Otherwise, you keep running from pillar to post from one company to the other. So it eases the life of the customer. From a company point of view, it's a great tool of risk mitigation. It's got a repository of data, like I said, past claims, fraudulent claims. So it can flag off any suspicious transactions or red alerts. So it helps the company a lot in reducing fraudulent claims while processing the authentic ones expeditiously, and helps reducing losses and helps being better service to your customers. So it's important from a company point of view and more important from a customer point of view.
How are companies using this?
No, I mean, different companies are at different stages. As I said, it's a self-learning module. So the more data you have, the more intelligent your chatbot will be. So the big 3 or 4 listed companies will have a huge repository of product data, customer claims data, fraudulent claims data, authentic claims data. So their chatbots will be very intelligent. We have started this journey, taking baby steps towards AI. We have a chatbot in place, but we don't have such a big repository of data. So our chatbot will not be so intelligent, but given a period of time, we will make rapid progress as our database increases.
Okay, but your company is working towards this goal to achieve that. We have the all our customers, and you have most of them are bank assurance customers.
That's right. But it's not dependent on which channel your customer source from. I think this is a channel agnostic service given by the insurance company. You could be sourced by agency, by bank assurance, by DSP online, and you'll get the same kind of service. You'll get prompt, decisive, definitive service first up, information first up. You will not be thrown from one phone to another with half-baked information. And the entire process will be smoother, will have a better customer experience, and will be expedited.
Okay. So you personally think, or from company point of view, this is the future?
Absolutely, Vivek. I like it. Absolutely. Like I said, this is the reason why we all exist. What is the other reason you can think of that insurance companies exist? It's moments like these that they're worrying, yes. It's unfortunate, yes, again. But this is a time we can make a presence felt as a company. And I think we need to make more progress, technological progress in areas which are customer-centric, starting with claims, and then probably move on to other areas. But this is possibly the most important job of an insurance company.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for the information. And in times to come, we'll keep updated on the development and how things are happening.
Thank you, Vivek. Pleasure. Thank you.
नमस्कार सर.
हमारे एडिटर इन चीफ श्री विवेक इंद्र कुमार जैन द्वारा शुरू किया गया एक छोटा सा इनिशिएटिव इंश्योरेंस अलर्ट आज एक विशाल मूवमेंट में तब्दील हो चुका है. भारत के कोने कोने से हजारों इंश्योरेंस एजेंट्स, इंश्योरेंस प्रोफेशनल्स सभी हर सुबह इंश्योरेंस अलर्ट्स के समाचार और शाम को उनके न्यूज़लेटर्स की राह देखते रहते हैं. मतलब 2 साल में ये इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा और एशिया का दूसरा सबसे बड़ा डेडिकेटेड इंश्योरेंस न्यूज़ प्लेटफॉर्म बन चुका है. और अब अगर इसी रफ्तार से चीजें चलती रही तो वो दिन बिल्कुल दूर नहीं जब पूरी दुनिया में सर्वश्रेष्ठ बन जाएगा.